being eaten by 2 hogs. Can you see? Reduction in number. Then energy is also, the energy is reducing too. So the answer is B, a decrease in biomass at each successive level. The next question. One adaptation of reptiles to water loss is the presence of what? How do reptiles adapt themselves to loss of water? A. Keratinous scales. B. Claws on limbs. C. Long tails. D. Lungs. Those are the ones that help them to conserve water. Next one, keratinous scales. B. Claws on limbs. C. Long tails. D. Long sticky tongue. The answer is A. Keratinous scales. They are scale. C. Raising the mortality rate. D. Minimizing the rate of competition. When there is scarcity of food, it will cause a sudden decrease in the size of population, but it will not bring about immigration. You don't want to travel to a country where they say there is no food and the people are even traveling to other places looking for food. So option B is out of it. There is no immigration that will happen. Then the rate of competition will not be minimized. The little food that is available, all of them want to compete with it. So option D is also out of it. Then the sudden decrease in population will not be just to decreasing reproductive rate is also will lead to a decrease in the population, but it's not sudden, because at least it will take months or days for reproduction to occur. So that is not sudden. The thing that will happen, the sudden decrease in population will be caused by raising the mortality rates. When there is no food and organisms start to die, that will lead to a quick reduction in the population size. So the option is C, raising the mortality rate. The next question. The soil type that will be most difficult to plow in a wet season is one that is A. Loamy, B. Clayey, C. Sandy, D. Silty. The soil type that will be most difficult to plow in a wet season is the one that is clay soil. They is sticky. When you are just it will just be muddy. You can't. It's very difficult to plow because it's sticky. So the answer is clay. The next one, a farmer practice that results in the loss of soil fertility is what? Mixed farming, bush fallowing, shifting cultivation, continuous cropping. Looking at the four, you see that mixed farming will not cause loss in soil fertility, bush fallowing will increase soil fertility, shifting cultivation will also help the soil fertility to improve. It's only continuous cropping where you keep on planting and planting and planting again on the same soil without replenishing it, then it will lead to loss of soil fertility. So the answer is D, continuous cropping. The next question. An association between the root nodule of a leguminous plant and rhizobium species is known as A. Parasitism, B. symbiosis, C. commensalism, D. mycorrhiza. We have treated something similar to this earlier. I said parasitism, a parasite and a host. The parasite is looking to kill the host, just living on the host to its detriment. Then we have symbiosis, commensalism, mycorrhiza. Association between root nodules of a leguminous plant and rhizobium is mycorrhiza, option D. Then the next question, the association in which one member benefits and the other is relatively unaffected by the interaction is termed what? I've also explained that earlier. When one member benefits and the other is not affected, either positively or negative, the answer is commensalism. Parasitism is one is benefiting, the other is not. Mutualism, both of them are benefiting. So the answer is commensalism. Next question. The Mambelian Plateau is a unique Nigerian biome located in Plateau State, Borno State, Taraba State, Benue State. It is found in Taraba State of Nigeria. That's option C. In Nigeria, the Guinea Savanna belt borders the A. mangrove swamp and Sahel savanna, B. rainforest and the Sudan savanna, C. desert and Sudan savanna, and D. rainforest and the desert. The answer is option B, rainforest and Sudan savanna. The next question. The importance of practicing crop rotation in agriculture is to A. maintain soil fertility, B. improve the nutritional value of crops, C. control soil erosion, D. ensure the growth of crop. The answer is A, is to maintain the fertility of the soil. The next question. The recycling method of solid waste disposal is unsuitable for A. organic matter, B. glass, C. plastic, D. metal scraps. When you recycle something, that thing is not destroyed, you just mold it, you remolded it, or you are making it into something else. For instance, let's say the bottle of your Coke recycled into nylon, your waste nylon, the nylon you use to dispose your waste. So it has been used to form another product. So looking at the four options here, you cannot recycle organic matter. What will you use it to form? But you can recycle glass to form other things. You can recycle plastic, you can recycle metal scrap. So the answer is A, organic matter. The next question. A non-renewable alternative source of energy is A. wind generators, B. solar panel, C. nuclear energy, D. hydroelectric power. The answer is C, nuclear energy. The next question. A food chain always begins with A. consumer, B. decomposer, C. producer, D. primary consumer. I have also said that earlier, that a food chain always begins with producer. So the answer is C. The next question. Mycorrhiza promote plant growth by A. absorbing organic ions from the soil, B. protect it from infection, C. help it to utilize atmospheric nitrogen, D. serve as a growth regulator. The answer is A. Serves it to absorb inorganic ions from the soil. The next question says, which of the following organism is mainly found in marine habitats? A. achatina, B. tilapia, D. dogfish, D. turtle. Next question. The average number of individuals of a species per unit area of the habitat is what? A. population density, B. population frequency, C. population size, D. population distribution. The answer is population. A. tropical rainforest, B. desert, C. montane forest, D. Guinea savanna. The answer is B. desert. Desert has the lowest rainfall. Then they have very sparse vegetation scattered around. They have very high temperature. Then at night it's cold. So that is desert. B. The average number of individuals of a species per unit area of the habitat is what? A. population density, B. population frequency, C. population size, D. population distribution. The answer is population distribution. That is the average number of individuals of a species that you find per unit area. The next question. The activity of an organism which affects the survival of another organism in the same habitat constitutes what? A. an edaphic factor, B. an abiotic factor, C. a biotic factor, D. a physiographic factor. It has to do with the life of the other organism. So it is A. biotic factor. Edaphic factor has to do with soil. The biotic factor has to do with environmental factor. So the answer is biotic factor C. The next question. The loss of soil through erosion can be reduced by A. watering, B. crop rotation, C. manuring, D. irrigation. Watering will still wash away the soil. Manuring does not affect whether the soil is being washed away or not. Irrigation will wash it away the more. So crop rotation, when you rotate the type of crop you plant, then you can control or reduce erosion.